The grand hall of the Galactic Council buzzed with the hum of thousands of species scaled, feathered, crystalline, gaseous. Delegates floated, slithered, stomped, or hovered to their designated seats in a symphony of cosmic diversity. The Council, founded over 12 millennia ago, prided itself on order, diplomacy, and control. But today, the buzz wasn't of excitement. It was anxiety. Are they really coming? Whispered a four-eyed ambassador of the track species, his voice trembling through his throat vents. They accepted the invitation, muttered the three-brained Zixer archivist, his translucent skull twitching. Humanity is en route. Silence fell like a dropped star. For centuries, the Galactic Council had known of Earth. Surveillance drones cloaked in void tech had observed from orbit recording wars, famines, achievements, rebellions, and impossibilities. Humans tamed fire, split the atom, mapped their own genome, and built an IOL in the Galactic. Blink of an eye, but they had never applied for entry into the Council. No. Humanity had ignored every attempt at contact. Until now. On the main dais, Counselor Vrexen, an ancient being of living obsidian from the core stars, trembled slightly. His people had subjugated 10 planets before the Council reformed them. He turned to his aides. Are the humans within orbit? Yes, Counselor. Their fleet exited FTL within sublight of our defense perimeter. They did not request clearance. They simply arrived. Arrogance, hissed a feathered diplomat from the Telsha. Typical of their kind. Or power, corrected a synthetic envoy from the Unified Machine Concord. They come knowing we cannot stop them. And then it happened. The hall dimmed. A rumble passed through the crystalline floor. In the center of the chamber, the arrival platform flared alive with golden white energy. It wasn't Council tech. It was theirs. A ripple of light. Then 6 humans appear, calm, upright, deliberate. They wore no armor, carried no weapons. Only long black coats, subtle implants, and unreadable expressions. At their center stood a woman, tall, dark-skinned, her left eye glowing faintly. She looked around slowly, then said in perfect universal tongue, "Ambassadors of the human concord, present." No flourish, no bow, no deference. The entire Council, thousands of species froze. Literally froze. A fail-safe built into their subconscious instincts had triggered. A shared genetic legacy among prey species when faced with an apex predator. Biological equivalent of absolute terror. Counselor Vrexen tried to speak, but his mouth refused. The female human's gaze pinned him like a quantum scalpel. It wasn't aggression. It was precision. The other humans scanned the chamber. One tapped a neural device and whispered, "Non-hostile. No immediate threat. Still 10% chance of mass retaliation if we assert dominance." "Noted," the woman replied. She stepped forward. "You've watched us, judged us, whispered about our chaos, our wars, our barbarism." She paused, letting the silence stretch like a drawn blade. "But we watched you, too. We know your peace is built on control. We know entire species were sterilized for refusing compliance. You call it diplomacy. We call it stagnation." The Telsha diplomat hissed, "You come to threaten the Council?" One of the humans, a gray-bearded man with a cranial jack, chuckled. "Threat? No, Birdman. We don't threaten. We warn." The woman raised her hand. A small holographic map appeared, dozens of red dots blinking across the galaxy. Every one of those is a human ship, cloaked, parked outside your core systems. Gasps, chirps, binary flares. Some delegates collapsed in shock. The security grid lit up, but the humans ignored it. "We came not to join you," the woman said. "We came to remind you humanity is awake and watching." Counselor Vrexen finally found his voice. "Why now?" The woman's expression softened, but only slightly. "Because we saw your vote to pacify our outpost near the Sagittarius corridor. A dozen fleets, cloaked, ready. You assumed we were still primitive, still scattered, Still arguing amongst ourselves. Another human stepped forward, younger, his voice cold. You were wrong. We've unified, not by command, by choice. The council chamber erupted into argument, fear masking as diplomacy. Why didn't you respond to our first contact attempts? You've advanced too fast. How did you surpass hyperdimensional tech? What do you want? The woman raised both hands and the noise ceased. You speak of diplomacy. Fine. Here's ours. She turned, and for the first time in the chambers, history activated her own secure channel, overriding council protocols. A message played recorded from Earth. A voice deep, human, and resolute filled the chamber. This is EarthGov Command. To the Galactic Council, we are not conquerors, nor are we prey. We do not seek war, but we do not run from it. We do not ask for permission to exist. We offer peace. True peace earned through mutual respect. But know this, if you ever again threaten our species, our colonies, or our children, we will not just retaliate. We will erase your memory from the stars. The message ended. Silence. Counselor Rexon sat down slowly, his ancient joints groaning. After a long pause, he spoke. In the official tongue, let the record show, humanity has arrived, and the council will reconsider its protocols. The humans turned to leave, but just before stepping off the platform, the woman paused. One more thing, she said, glancing back, her glowing eye. Narrowing, you call us unpredictable, dangerous, chaotic. She smiled. You're right. With that, the humans vanished in a flare of white light, leaving behind a hall still frozen. In awe, in terror, and in respect.